What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Support Group Gaming. I'm a therapist who games, and today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us 2 Remastered. Okay. Now, when Naughty Dog announced the Last of Us 1 being remastered and re-released, I was like, well, here goes a money grab. They're trying to save face. They're trying to, shift the focus away from the negative reception that they had received. And then when they announced The Last of Us 2, I just had one damn thought in my head.
Well, the rock smells trash.
First of all, let me start off by saying The Last of Us 2 is a technical and graphical marvel. I mean, the graphics are amazing. The mechanics are amazing. They went ahead and updated the mechanics from part one. The fighting became a little better. You can do proning, crawling on the floor. They really made everything from the original was, well, not everything, but when it comes to gameplay and mechanics, everything from the original was just upgraded in every single way. The game is gorgeous. The game is beautiful. Okay. But I have a damn problem with the story. And now, if you haven't realized by now, just by the title of this video, there's going to be some spoilers. Okay, we're going to be discussing the story, and the reason why I wanted to circle back, because when the part two originally came out, I didn't have a channel. I didn't have a platform where I can just creatively express my feelings about part two. But let's dive into it. Okay, part one was absolutely amazing. Okay, when you sit there and you play the story of part one, you fall in love with the with the world of The Last of Us, and all that stuff happens. Fast forward to part two. Remember, part two came out 7 years after part one. 7 years. So if you were somebody who played part one and fell in love with the game and just craved so much more of it, you had to wait 7 years. And I'm gonna tell you, when I played part one, I must have beat, when in that 7 year span, I probably beat part one about 9 times. I definitely played it the first time, then had to play it again, and then had to play it again. And then I want to say perhaps, like, maybe annually, like once a year, I'm like, man, I just want to play this game again. Boom. Part two rolls around. Right off the bat, the vibe was different. They're not seeing eye to eye, and then all of a sudden you find out, she found out that he lied, whatever the case may be. 2 hours into the game, they kill Joel. And you're like, what? And not even like an honorable death. Not like, he goes, he saves his girl, and boom, next thing. If you're watching this video, you know the damn story. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why that story just sucks, man. It's like, yo, you spent all this time getting us to love these characters, love what happened, the sacrifice that was made. And then you come into part two for some reason in your head. If there was this channel that really broke it down, Saucy Tendies. If you've ever seen his videos about The Last of Us, you can't do nothing but respect it. This dude, Neil Druckmann, decides, you know what? First of all, they're doing press releases. No one loves these characters more than us. No one, we're going to do right by these characters. Only to have Joel smacked in the damn head, shot in the leg, damn near has his leg shot off, beat to a bloody pulp. Look right here, beat to a bloody pulp, by some. If you play part one and the doctor that you kill at the end is an NPC, bro. He didn't even have a face. Like, he looked like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Now all of a sudden you want to say, you know what? Let's make that doctor Abby's dad and then have Abby go on a revenge mission. And then it's like, bro, you had 7 years to think of a story. I'm very disappointed in Troy Baker for not saying, hey, bro, come on. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. Or old girl, the one who plays Ellie, like, no one said, Neil, I don't think this is a good idea, bro. No one said that. When I watched that story, like I said, a props to Naughty Dog for the technical, marvel that it is. But no one said, yo, this is a terrible idea. Like, the fans who love part one is going to hate this game. Let me tell you. Now I'm so pissed off at Naughty Dog. I had no desire to play, to even buy. I'm somebody who bought the first one 3 times on PS3 and then remastered. And then my remastered disc stopped working, so then I bought the digital version. This one, bro, they re-released part one remastered for PS5. I didn't even bother. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want to play it. You know what I'm saying? And then when part two came out, I beat it the first time, just like, but the whole time I'm playing the game, I'm like, man, this is whack. Like, this is whack. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And then after I beat it, I couldn't even make it through another playthrough. I just put the game down and was like, okay, I'm good. And now it's remastered. I'm definitely not buying that. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about, you can't slap a fresh coat of paint on a bucket and expect me to be able to drive the car across country. Okay, it's not happening. All right, so like I said, man, Neil Druckmann tore down what made the world of The Last of Us, what made the story so great. Part one was so highly regarded for its story, and I see comments, people are like, oh, part two was good. I just don't see how if you're somebody who didn't have to wait 7 years for part two, I can see like there's no emotional attachment, but when you're somebody like me, you played part one and you waited 7 years to see what happens next, I would have rather not seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I would have been one of those people that were exposed to the spoilers before the game came out. I would have been like, wait, that's what's about to happen? I ain't playing that crap. You know what I'm saying? Literally bought the game, played it the first time, never played it again. The complete opposite of what part one did for me. I can only speak for me. Everybody else out there, there's a lot of people who also feel the same, but then there's, like I said, there's also a lot of people who feel like this game was great. I just don't see how you can see it. But hey, man, to each is their own, different strokes for different folks, whatever all the other sayings go. But anyway, I've rambled long enough because I'm pissed off. And, just them re-releasing this game is really it's re-triggered me. Okay. It set off my PTSD. All right. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe they disrespected my boy Joel like that. And they're, trying to release new modes and new stuff to, you know what? People like me, we're not playing it, bro. We're not buying it, bro. We don't want it, So, but to those of you who do, hey, more power to you. No disrespect, but I'm good. So, guys, thank you for that. I just had to get that off my chest, and I appreciate you guys for checking this out. If you can make it to this point in the video, I appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe button, because my philosophy is, if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? And I will see you guys next time here at Support Group Gaming. Once again, I'm a therapist through games, and I believe, okay, in expressing yourself, because as you can see, okay, all these thoughts were bottled up, and now they're just So until next time, you guys take care. Peace.